Hello my dear friends and welcome again to Adventure Story channel videos. Today my dear friends we will talk about two cases that happen in the short time. And first of that case that we will talk about is the Lebanon Explosion, which includes a ship by carrying 1,000 tons of ammonium nitrate. And the other case it's Mauritius Oil Spill. First of all, we will stand a little bit on the Lebanon explosion. As we can see, this kind of vessel was very old, and the main problem was that the authorities of Lebanon do not handle proper all this situation, as it's seen from the first eye. Another thing that is very important that crew on board have already explained and suggest how to handle this cargo. There is many videos online that shows that captain even propose to remove all the cargo and use it for the country, for the Lebanon. And also the laws must be clear, must not strain any vessel for a long time, because there is a danger, there is a physical danger, there is a chemical danger, and also these factors are unpredictable when you leave something without give the proper attention. These things, as seamen, we have seen through the past, and also in the future we'll have such a things if we will not improve the law implementation from all over the world. It's not possible to have accidents in such day with so strict regulations, and that shows that some countries do not implement these laws and do not follow them as much as possible and with appropriate way. So until the catastrophe that we have here, there is a chain reaction and a full chain reaction of improper and unsafe regulation and handling this case. So many people die, many people die. This is the most frustrating thing that we can have, and these people lost their life because there is an action and not a review of the danger. So if you say that everything is fine, the problem will catch us and will find us somewhere in the future. We are always must share and always improve the facilities, the laws and the regulation, and there must be implemented. So here we have explosion, we have a tremendous catastrophe for about 15 billion of dollars, just imagine. Okay, the dollars you can print, you can make the buildings, but humans cannot be made anymore, and that is most difficult thing for everybody. So the proper way to handle all these cargoes and danger cargoes and ship that was strained must proper eliminate all the cargo from there, repatriate properly the persons that are from foreign countries. We are talking about the seamen. They must be handled as much as possible quicker and proper without make any damage to them physically and from the side of psychology. The ship must be removed from the port to a storage facility and somehow to eliminate these dangers, such dangers. So we have seen the blast make damage all around the building, and also a chemical cloud was formed. So it's like a small nuclear bomb. Everybody, also the ITF, all the port security system, everything must be worked and must be implemented, because these things are international. Okay, the ship owner have this ship, but the regulations will tell the owner what to do, and not only by paying a fee or something like that, but to take actions and immediate actions to reduce this chain reaction. As we can see, the port before the explosion and after the explosion, some of the vessels completely disappear. Okay, and some of the buildings completely erupted. So as we can see, the ship was for 6 years there, and nothing happened in this period. As you can see, the blast is tremendous, and people just evaporate, and nobody can find any clue from that person that was working there. Another thing that I was thinking, and for the future improvement, is that there will be posted some labels about some information on the entrance of the port, which ship what cargo has, and what is the danger from that cargo must be posted. So in case that there is a fire, the firefighters will not attend to the scene, because there is a danger of explosion but it's better to evacuate all the area around the dangerous site as much as possible, to evacuate to a safe distance. So I believe we have told about a lot of things about that, and there's a lot of support from the countries, but in such cases, because there's happened a lot of difficulties from the global around, we must not only to concentrate on the help that all the countries send now, we must concentrate how to avoid these bad situations. And really, this is a catastrophe, first for the people and then for the country. It's really frustrating to see these pictures, and how many months or years will be taken to fix everything to normal. Another thing that we have the Maveritius Oil Spill, which a ship which make a spill from this beautiful part of the world. As we can see, the ship goes aground, and after that, by the waves pushing on the sand, and the power of the waves, it's really strong, so it gutted the ship. It find the most easy part to break from the ship and make it damage until the fuel oil goes out. As you can see from the pictures here, fuel oil goes out. And my opinion is that the authorities of Mauritius also was not properly prepared for such situation. The reason is because a vessel, and also from the crew of the vessel, we don't know how they handle all these situations. This only we can make a conclusion, and also we can express what is the best to do in such situations. First of all, captain of the vessel, he must inform the authorities that the vessel it's aground, and also before they see that the vessel is going aground, they must immediately inform. So in that case, maybe if there was some tugboats, they can catch the vessel and keep it far from the land. So this is one point how to avoid a aground situation. Another thing is that there is not any material prepared immediately, not from the country of Mauritius, not from the vessel, nor of both of them, because we can see the oil is split all around and goes, so there is not any barriers. So it gives me like a view that they're waiting to see what to see. Really, I don't know. As you can see, the vessel already goes in the sand, and it's stuck. So the forward part of the ship was lifted, and also a very, very big stress located here in this part of the vessel and cut it, because as we know, the vessel weight mostly concentrates here on the aft part. So between the heavy part, which already sanded down, and all the other part here, also it's heavy for sure, and also the distance make a torque, so that's why it broke somewhere here. Not because the vessel was old, because the vessel exceed the stress limits for that situation. So in this situation, the vessel cannot fill the ballast tanks or something. In my opinion, the vessel, because as we can see here, was completely empty, because we can see that it's completely empty. So if they lost the engine, I don't know that also that case, but if they had the engine and the engine was working, they must aground the ship as much as possible in this side, that the weather will not hit and will not break the vessel. Another thing, as we can see now here, there is tugboats, which I don't know what they're doing there, if they try to lift or something, but it's really, really impossible, that thing, because the sand and the vessel's weight will push it down to the bottom of the ocean and suck it there. So the damage from fuel, it's really, really big for sure. As you can see, people here made by themselves. As you can see, they fix some absorber materials and to protect the spread, but we cannot see some organized development and fight of this fuel. As you can see, they made by themselves and try as much as possible to collect all this fuel. So the country was not prepared for that situation, and also we will see in the future all the investigation procedure and what really happened there with all the details. So all the countries must be prepared in such things, and the most important is to avoid such damages. But most of the time, as we can see, some accident will happen somewhere. And the other thing is that we must not only praying that this will not happen, we must be ready to take actions when the damage happen. So we have a second layer of protection of after damage, so we can improve the handling. So here nothing can do this. In this case, you cannot pull the vessel. The only thing that will happen, it will damage more and more the vessel structure. So any details, the vessel cut it here, will be seen in the future, and we will see it together. So the fuel will be cleaned for sure. We will know who will pay all this environment catastrophe. Sure, there is insurance that we will pay some kind of compensation to the country, but here we have a situation that we have both sides that they are not developed fast development of protection of the environment. So also the countries must spend some money for this kind of protection of the weather of the environment, and develop such systems of fighting and also communication with the vessels and monitoring the vessels. So let's see that the ship is close to the Coast Guard. They must have some people that will monitor the ships and will have and establish a communication to ask them what they have and what problem they have, and for what reason they are located there so close to the shore. There can be a lot of things that can be implemented on the vessels and by the regulations, so to improve and to reduce such unpleasant things. So I believe we have covered all the first detailed scene of these two cases. I hope you like it, and we will make more videos, more such videos with the accidents, so we will have a better and spherical opinion about that, and also this will help us to avoid this unpleasant situation on our vessels. And also with this thing, by analyzing the accidents, we will improve the safety and the management of the vessel. Thank you again, my dear friends. Don't forget to check the previous playlists. I hope you like the videos. Don't forget to comment. Your comment is really necessary for the channel. Your thumbs up or down, and leave any review about the videos and the channel. Thank you again. See you in the next video. Bye bye from Adventure Story.